One of the biggest mistakes couples make when mental health enters a relationship is believing that the problem is each other. And today I want to talk about something that affects millions of people but doesn't get talked about enough. What is it actually like to live with a partner who struggles with mental health problems? My name's Rick Cardwell. I'm a psychodynamic counsellor and a therapist, and this is a short video based on my experiences of working with people about what it's like living with someone who has mental health problems. Someone recently asked me specifically about borderline personality disorder, or BPD. But what I'm going to say applies to many different mental health conditions. This includes depression, anxiety, trauma, addiction, ADHD, and personality disorders. But before I start, I want to make something very clear. Mental health is incredibly complex. No two people are the same, and no two relationships are the same. And no matter what I say in this video, there will be people thinking, that's not my experience, and that's fair enough. The purpose of this video isn't to oversimplify mental health, it's to help people understand what they can do when they love someone who is struggling. Because here's the reality. Despite more awareness than ever before, mental health difficulties are affecting more people than ever. Relationships are under pressure, families are under pressure, and individuals are struggling. And often the partner is left feeling confused, frustrated, exhausted, and helpless. Now, one of the reasons mental health is so difficult is because it's rarely straightforward. Someone goes to the doctors and says they're feeling low. Well, why? Is it depression? Is it grief? Is it stress? Is it burnout? Is it lack of sleep? Is it loneliness? Is it trauma? Or is it physical sickness, physical illnesses? Sometimes it's several of those things all at once. Mental health isn't like breaking your arm and getting an x-ray. You can see what the problem is. Mental health is messy. And because it's messy, it can create enormous strain within relationships. One of the biggest mistakes I see couples make is denial. One partner says something wrong and the other one says, no, there isn't. Now, think about that for a moment. If somebody you love is telling you they're unhappy, overwhelmed, anxious, or emotionally struggling, and your response is to deny it, what message are they hearing? Often they're hearing, I don't want to deal with this, or your experience doesn't matter. Acknowledging a problem doesn't make it worse, ignoring it does. You can't solve a problem you're pretending doesn't exist. Now, let's look at a very common example. Imagine Sarah and Tom. Tom has gradually become withdrawn. He spends more evenings upstairs. He barely talks. He stops seeing his friends. He's not sleeping properly. And Sarah becomes increasingly frustrated. She starts saying things like, you never talk to me anymore. You don't care about this relationship. You're always miserable. The more she pushes, the more Tom withdraws. The more Tom withdraws, the more Sarah pushes. Eventually, they're trapped in a cycle where both people feel alone. Now, Sarah thinks she's dealing with a relationship problem. Tom thinks he's failing as a partner. But underneath it all, Tom is struggling with depression. Neither of them are addressing the real issue. And this happens every single day. Mental health problems often disguise themselves as relationship problems. And if we don't understand what's really happening, We end up fighting the symptoms instead of treating the cause. Once you've acknowledged there may be a mental health issue involved, the next step is education. And I mean proper education, not social media opinions, not Facebook comments, not random videos from people with no qualifications. Learn about the condition, understand the symptoms, understand what the person experiences internally. The more you understand, the less likely you are to personalise behaviours that may have very little to do with you. Now let's look at another example. Imagine Dave and Lisa. Lisa is struggling with severe anxiety. Dave loves her deeply, but he can't understand why she worries about everything. Every holiday becomes stressful. Every social event becomes stressful. Every unexpected bill becomes stressful. And eventually Dave starts saying things like, just stop worrying. You're overthinking. Everything will be fine. Now, Dave means well, but anxiety does not respond to logic. If anxiety responded to logic, nobody would suffer from it. Lisa already knows some of her fears are irrational. The problem is she feels them anyway. What helps her isn't criticism. What helps her is feeling understood, feeling heard, feeling supported, and that's an important lesson. When someone is struggling mentally, your role isn't to solve the problem. Often your role is simply to understand the problem. One of the most powerful things that partners can do is improve communication. And that starts with changing how we speak. Instead of "you never talk to me," try "I miss feeling connected to you." Instead of "you've changed," try "I'm worried because you don't seem like yourself lately." One creates defensiveness, the other creates dialogue. Small changes in language often produce huge changes in relationships. Another thing I strongly encourage is noticing and reinforcing positive behaviours. Many health problems have a way of making people focus entirely on what's wrong. Everything becomes about the problem, the arguments, the symptoms, the setbacks, the frustrations. But progress matters, even small progress. If your partner makes an effort to get outside, acknowledge it. If they attend therapy, acknowledge it. If they communicate more openly, acknowledge it. If they have a better day, acknowledge it. Human beings respond incredibly well to encouragement. And don't underestimate the power of laughter. Sometimes couples become so focused on fixing the problem they can stop enjoying each other. Mental health difficulties are serious, but relationships still need moments of fun, moments of connection and warmth. You are not a treatment plan, you are partners. Now, I need also to address something that many people don't hear. Supporting someone does not mean sacrificing yourself. For many people, far too many people, spend years trying to rescue their partner while completely neglecting their own well-being. You matter too. Your emotional health matters. Your physical health matters. Your friendships matter. Your happiness matters. You cannot pour endlessly from an empty cup. In fact, one of the healthiest things you can do is ensure you have support yourself. Talk to trusted people. Consider support groups. Speak to professionals when necessary. Find people who help you stay balanced and constructive, not people who fuel anger, resentment, or hopelessness. And finally, I want to leave you with this. Mental health problems can rob people of their lives. They steal confidence, they steal relationships, they steal opportunities, they steal hope. That's why the small things matter so much. Sleep matters, exercise matters, routine, purpose, and connection all matter. Goals matter, mindfulness really matters. None of these things are miracle cures, but together they'll create a foundation for better mental health. And that's what recovery often looks like. Not one giant breakthrough, hundreds of small improvements repeated consistently over time. So, if you're living with a partner who struggles mentally, remember this. Acknowledge the problem, learn about it, communicate with passion, celebrate progress, maintain healthy boundaries, and take care of yourself. Never underestimate the power of small positive actions repeated every day. Because while mental health problems can be incredibly powerful, people are often far more resilient than they realise. You're stronger than you think. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share this video so it can help other people. If you do have issues, don't be afraid to contact me. We can organise a free strategy call, a chat to understand more about your problems, and that will lead to free advice or guidance, or even to professional work if you're thinking and considering professional work. I'll be back with another video shortly, but again, thank you for watching and stay positive.